Hello everyone, my name is Gracian and welcome to episode 5 of this Let's Play of Against the Storm. We're on the veteran difficulty, I think is what it's called, and we're in the marshlands. I think this episode we might be able to win. I think we have the tools we need to win the game at this point. So what we're just waiting on is this quest. This quest is on its way. This will come pretty shortly, and then we'll be able to open up some of these packs of caches of goods for the reputation, and we should be able to win. So let's get going here. So we're trying to break into these two sections here because we're looking for some more fertile ground. Just in the meantime, while we're trying to get this under control, we've got some more copper. It's pretty wild. We have increased chance of including fertile soil with small amount, but we've only found 2 in the whole area we've opened up. All of this space. And then the other thing that's wild is that there is clay as a natural resource nodes in here, and we haven't found a single clay node, not one time. It is incredibly weird to me. What's our food doing? You guys don't have any meat. Right, we never found the trapper's camp. So we got that problem. Once again, no clay, so we can't pick up insects either. Yeah, we've been struggling this game with some of the basic resources. What are we going to do about this? We don't have the ranch. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. Smithy is available to make tools for us, so what we want to do is probably kick out the lizards, plop them in here because they like being in here. And then we're going to make simple tools using planks, and we're not going to set a limit. I want them to just make tools forever. Packs of building materials should be incoming here. Collecting stuff. Oh, you know what? We don't want you making these things. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just make this. I should have turned that off in the last episode. Do with this. Let's move this down here, get all this wood cleared out. Got housing coming up. We're almost everybody is housed now. Look how happy everybody is. Another point. We do make incense. We could provide religion services. Leave humans and lizards like that. We'll go ahead and build that temple. A nice space for it. This would be a good space, I think. I don't know if it counts if it's partially outside of the range, so I'm just gonna put it here just so it's definitely inside the range. So now that we've finished, aha, here's another one. Okay, so now we're ready to win the game basically. So we have 16 of 18 lizards. So we'll just pick if we can get 2 lizards at the next time we get people. That'll be another full point. But in the meantime, we'll start opening up these caches. And that'll give us some points as we go. So here's 0.75. I'm going to go ahead and open... This one has machinery, though. That's a meta resource. I am continuously able to just make tools fairly efficiently. I might grab this one We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's wait until we get our tools up. They're going to build tools fairly quickly. Got a trader. Oh, okay. We can buy clay. We can buy tools. So we could sell our ancient tablets. Some of our other more... Like we have a lot of these, but I'm using them to make tools. A lot of this stuff. +1 to tool production. Smelter. So this is interesting. If this wasn't so late in the game, I'd be interested in basically all of these. So let's go ahead and put in it's like 20 of these. I don't know the conversion. Get that up to 30. So let's get +1 to tool production, and then let's buy as many tools as we can. There's 7. Put in like 50 more of these. There we go, that's pretty good. Everyone's very happy. We're actually gaining about 1 per minute. That's incredible. That is incredible. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open this one up for the machine parts while we have the chance. Might win the game before this is over. That's ridiculous, actually. Again, oil. You can also make these out of mushrooms, so I'll turn that on. I want to make sure everybody stays happy. See if they can get that done before the meter hits the end there. Before we go, let's see if I have time to show off what the giant organisms look like in the Forbidden Glades here. Gotta go into these ones here, the ones with the big skull. You can get some very strange resources from in there. There's only going to be a few of those on each map. Here's one over here. Might grab this one here in a second. Okay, let's get you over here. And let's get into that Forbidden Glade. If we win, actually, I can continue on just to show it off, but I won't get any resources out of it. It looks like I'm going to win before I get the chance to finish opening this. That's not a problem I've ever had before. Let's boost up Harpy Resolve. That'll lower everybody else's and give us a little bit more time. More people. We've got more lizards, so we can turn that quest in 28 seconds, which we won't need. 22 seconds. Oop, nope, we won. We won too quickly. Leveled up, got a Citadel upgrade tier. We've also unlocked the Granary, the Supplier, the Manufactory, Sir Renwald Redmane, the Trader. Interesting. And a couple new Cornerstone perks. You will lose... Oh, increase the yields of buildings that use fertile soil, but you lose all stored food. Interesting. That's cool. Traders will have 1 more Cornerstone for sale. Very interesting. What do these do? Granary builds packs of crops, pickled goods, and fabric. That's a useful one. Supplier builds water skins, flour, and planks. That's also useful. Manufactory, training gear, pigment, and pack of provisions. A little more niche, but if you have certain type. Like if you have harpies, this is perfect. This is a perfect building. That's probably why it has their aesthetic on it, actually. Let's continue. Let me continue settlement. You will not any more experience. Yes. Just because I want to show off what's inside here before we go. And then we'll go back to the main menu and take a look at how our last settlement has done, I think, for this particular version of the world. If you haven't seen my tutorial series, that'll be a little weird sounding, but basically the world will be destroyed by a storm after you've built so many settlements. All right, so oh my god. I've never seen that. That is wild. Dead Leviathan, a giant dead beast. This has 1,003 meat charges, but it can also give leather, sea marrow, jerky, and crystallized dew. Now to put that into perspective, let's find a meat node. Here's a meat node that we started with. This has 19 charges. This has 1,000 charges. So this dead Leviathan just has a ridiculous amount of charges of food. We can't even get it. What's our event here? We also have an Explorer's Lodge, and we have a destroyed Rainpunk Foundry. I don't know what that is. It makes parts and infused tools. Oh, I've never seen a way to do that. Very advanced piece of technology. Interesting. Can't believe it's on fire. It's going to explode and destroy everything in this radius if we leave it. That's funny. Including everything. So it would destroy this giant node as well. That's wild. Oh, we sold all of our spark too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what's in the other one and then we'll head out of here. It's gonna leave it alone. Oops, turn that in, I guess. Since we're just gonna be leaving anyway, we might as well open all these up and get the danger. Need these people to burn these cysts off of here. Almost through. Alright, and here we've got the giant root nut seed thing. Proto wheat. It's got 1,003 wheat, but it can give reeds, herbs, oil, and money. That's incredible. So this would be like you would never run out of materials for the bakery, because the bakery only needs flour and herbs to function, to make biscuits and pie. Because you can make pie out of different things, but you can also just use herbs. So this thing provides herbs almost every other harvest and just tons of grain. So you can just make tons of flour. Your whole city can eat these goods for the rest of time. Really, really amazing. We also have an ancient burial site, and it looks like this will spawn living matter all the time, which eats up your food. And hostility is increased by 10 points for every 3 fallen trees. So while you're doing this, you want to stop harvesting trees if you can, because your hostility will go up really quickly. So yeah, these are so cool. These nodes I often don't get into here until I'm pretty close to winning anyway, unfortunately, but it's a really, really neat system. Really, really cool. So let's get back to let's move on here. Yep. Get back to the menu and take a look at what we've accomplished. So we finished chill playthrough. Over here, we got some extra food stockpiles. As you can see up here, the brass order is winning the queen's favor. We did not only like 60% of theirs. I don't know how they're doing so well. So you can see the other factions are sort of settling in the darkness here and kind of spreading out, finding different resources. What's this one? What is this? Can't even check on it. Interesting. So if you've never seen this part, it's really quite cool. So now that the Blightstorm is here, so the Blightstorm is almost here. No further expeditions can embark during the cycle. Select the compass icon to finish the cycle. So what this is the end of the cycle. The beginning is when the world's been reborn, and then all these factions head out to settle the map and grab resources like food stockpiles, machinery, and artifacts if they can, build up some people and stuff. And then we take that all back to the Citadel, including all the other things she's asked for. You know, she might ask for packs of crops or building materials or luxury goods or whatever. Send that back to the Queen. She gives you favor. And then now that we've gone out, expanded, grabbed all this great stuff and sent it back, now the Blightstorm's going to destroy the world, but everything we have in here will stay. So we're keeping society alive as best we can. So let's go ahead and end the cycle here. Take a look. We've gathered, you know, this much resources during the cycle. We've unlocked different content. Experience gained this cycle 690. Here's our influence from towns, modifiers from challenging, like the difficulties, area controlled, the furthest out I got. So that impacts how much points we got. And we can end the cycle. We get to watch this extremely scary cinematic here. This just looks like hell. I would be so scared every single time. So now we start anew with a new world. The Blightstorm came and shuffled everything around, and it's time to start anew. So the next time I play, I'll have a new area I can embark out on. It shows where the other factions are planning to expand to. I can beat them to it if I want. They'll pick another spot. So very interesting. Let me pick some upgrades for the city before I go, and then we'll call the episode there, or actually the whole series. So deeds, I didn't get any achievements during that one. Buy upgrades. So let's see, I'm pretty far up here. +1 cornerstone reroll. One additional option from cornerstones. Time-sensitive rewards. Caravans. I do want the caravan choice. I could get that now, so if I unlock this, I still have enough to unlock this one. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now, if I want to go out and settle somewhere, let's just pretend I want to go here. I now have this third option for caravans. That's fantastic. So now I have more choices in what units, what types of races I bring with me, and that's very important as you play the game and you take a look at this page here and you see what trees have and what natural resources there are. This will very much change what kinds of people you want to bring with you. So for instance, this, I'm seeing insects and meat. That means I might want lizards. I'm also seeing, I'm not seeing any stone, and I'm not seeing any coal, so we might want to make sure we have beavers for extra fuel production, so we'll get a lot of wood. So this just kind of things you can take a look at as you get better at playing the game. So it's excellent to have these extra choices. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining me on this playthrough for Against the Storm. Just an absolutely fantastic game. The game keeps surprising me with new content, new things that I didn't know were in the game. And it's just so surprising and also relaxing to play. If you just want to play on normal, it can be very relaxing. If you want to play on harder difficulties and have more challenges, the game has that as well. You can even get prestige difficulties, and there's an achievement for getting up to a very high prestige level that I'm looking forward to getting one day. So thank you everybody so much for joining me on this series. If you enjoyed this series, check the game out for yourself. It is absolutely fantastic. And if you don't mind, like and subscribe for me, I would really appreciate that. And I will see everybody in my next series. Thank you again so much for watching.